dying to catch a fish with this blade. It looks good. Whoa! Wiggle. It looks really good. It's a dark day, dark lure, bright day, bright lure, and that really holds true. That's where I start everything, with lure and color selection. But that's a pretty hot looking little blade. And when he thumped it, I thought for sure that was a walleye, but it was perch, and we're on the board. Yeah, baby. Oh, he thumped that. Look at this big old bruiser. Look at how fat a belly. Right in the top right there. Boy, what a pretty fish. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Took me a little while. I found him. Found one. It's that little 3.5 Kitech Swing Impact. That is the electric shad color. It's got a real fine little purple flake in it, and I really like how it looks, and it seemingly that's caught all my drop shot walleyes in the last month. You know, certainly purple has always been a go-to color for walleyes, and this little bait seems to be no different. I'm just slow walking this along the bottom. You know, my drop shot rig is my weight's less than a foot, probably more like 8 or 10 inches below my hook, and I'm just crawling it along the bottom. This 4000 series spinning reel I'm using is a 6.2 to 1 gear ratio, so I'm really crawling it as far as turning the handle goes, and I'm drifting as well, and it's just doing enough down there to wiggle that little tail. And I made 3 drifts with the blade bait on the same spot this morning, and had 2 pins that I didn't get a hook into, and 1 perch. And I say pins, I mean that walleye, that blade hits the bottom and goes like that. They pin it just like that to the bottom, and as soon as you come up, you feel resistance, and there's nothing out here, so it's when you come up, as soon as you feel something, it's a fish. And so I come up on them and didn't get them. You know, they didn't get a hook in them. So this is my 4th drift. It's 8:30 in the morning. I gotta get moving, you know, and in the back of my head, I know I got work to do today, but I'm making my 4th drift right now. I went back to what's been working for me in this drop shot rig. I had a bump first cast, that was 2nd cast in this 4th drift, and smacked a big fat walleye. I mean, that fish was this big in my hand. So I'm gonna go back up here real quick and make another drift past this structure. They seem to be on the upwind side of it, which makes sense. You know, I'm a little bummed. Yesterday I was out here, it was flat calm. You know, again, I don't know how many days we have left to, I don't know how many days I'm still gonna be out here. You know, the water's 36 degrees. But one thing I'm enjoying about this drop shot rig is that you couldn't present a swim bait on a jig head this slowly, because it would just be laying on the bottom or dragging on the bottom. And right now, when I stop this, my little swim bait's still, you know, this far off the bottom. And so if Waldo's sitting there looking at it and it's just above his head right there and it stops, it's like a suspending jerk bait in some respects, because it just hovers there. And it's proving to be very effective. And with every passing day and every time I use it more, it's becoming something I enjoy doing more and more. I've yet to throw a traditional jerk bait, or sorry, a traditional drop shot bait. I've only been throwing little swim baits on there, and I'm just crawling them. I'm just crawling them on the bottom. And again, like I say, you would not have this kind of control with a jig head. Don't get me wrong. You know, and I didn't try this for smallmouth earlier, you know, when I still had the smallies here, when I wish I would have. I will come, you know, come spring. Really is a nice way to really slow. I can feel every tick of the bottom. I've got Suffix 832 8-pound braid on with or 10-pound braid with 10-pound Seagar red label leader. A little lead. I think it's probably a 1/4 or 3 ounce drop shot weight on. It's just a bell sinker. I've showed the rig multiple times, but there it is. It's a great little setup. A little bummed. Not from today. Yesterday, I went and I had good footage yesterday. I had 3 fish, 3 nice walleyes. Second one was a good one, over 20. Third one was while I was talking as I was fishing that drop shot rig, and I was explaining what and why I was doing what I was doing, and right on cue, hit a nice fish, landed it. I don't know what happened. You know, you're always learning this technology. I mean, my GoPro, it's in loop. I hit the button, it went beep, beep, beep. It didn't save to my little SD card. So I went to download it last night and I only had 1 fish on there. And I was super bummed. I got a big perch on a blade and made 3 drifts with the blade. Only 1 perch to show for it. First drift with the drop shot rig, beautiful, nice walleye. Boy, he is a fat little piggy pig. I got to re-explain the drop shot theory, and I'm really enjoying fishing the drop shot. So, all right, everybody, thanks as always. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, turn the bell notification on so you know when we post new vids. Boom, keep your tip up.